All right, Bryan Alvarez here from the Wrestling Observer. We're here, of course, with Dana White. And Dana, of course, it is the Wrestling Observer, and everybody on the website talking about Chael Sonnen, his promos he was doing prior to this. And you mentioned that you got some tracking numbers for the show, and it's trending really well.
Right.
Now, if this does, say, I don't know, 900,000 buys, something like that, is there a possibility you'll bonus Chael a little extra for talking his way into a huge number?
You know, when guys go out and perform, we always take care of our fighters. So.
And then, of course, we've got the upcoming fight with James Toney. You've talked about wanting the fight over in 15, 20 seconds, something like that. Have you even considered the possibility of James Toney beating Randy Couture?
Of course I have. You know, listen, James Toney has been talking, you know, you talk about Chael Sonnen talking shit. James Toney's been talking crazy shit. He's going to knock everybody in the sport out. He's going to start with me, then Couture, then he's going to go right down the line and keep knocking people out. Boxing's better. I love boxing. And I still watch boxing. I respect boxers, and I respect James Toney. You know, we gave him this fight because he's a real guy, and he's a tough guy and everything else. But he just keeps going around and talking all this shit. And boxing's a great sport. MMA is a complete sport. There's so many more weapons and so many more tools, and Couture has plenty of tools. James Toney, could he knock Randy Couture out? Absolutely he can. But I don't think it's going to happen. So.
Do you feel like that's a lesson that people have learned already, though? I mean, because we've had the boxing versus MMA discussion, but it's 2010 now. You still have the boxing versus UFC. I feel like a lot of fans, you know, they know that already.
Absolutely. The fans and the public does know it. James Toney doesn't know it. So James Toney chased me around, talked himself into a fight, so now he's going to get a fight. But, you know, we all know it. But we all also know that Randy Couture could go out there and make the wrong move, and James Toney could clip him. He's got knockout power on both hands and could knock him out. So this is a very risky fight, and people have asked me why I did it. You know, because I like fights. I like fighting. I respect James Toney. He talked a bunch of shit and talked himself into a fight, and now he's going to get double-legged and get his head squashed.
And then two quick questions. Of course, the Anderson Silva Chael Sonnen rematch. You talked about it a little bit at the press conference. Something that I think a lot of people are going to want to see after tonight. And what are the chances of it happening soon?
It's tough to say. You know, Vitor Belfort's in the mix right now. Both these guys got beat up tonight. You know, it was a dogfight out there, and we'll see what happens. But Chael is in the mix.
Okay, and final question, Thiago Alves. Apparently during the live broadcast, Joe Rogan had a lot of stuff to say about Alves not making weight. And you mentioned you want him fighting at 185. If he happens to say, I want to stay at 170...
I'm not crazy about it. I don't like him staying at 170. He is, it's been a few times now that he has not made weight. It's obvious that he doesn't belong in that weight and has a hard time making it. So I know he can make 185 every time.
Yeah. All right, well, Dana, thank you very much.
Pleasure. Thank you.